It's the worst fucking film I've seen this year.
Wow.
And I include Catwoman in that. Hello, everybody. My name is Finn Hamilton, and I had to get a bus here.
So angry.
It was fucking awful.
My name's Mr. Smith, and I didn't have to get a bus here because I live here already.
It took like an hour.
They are the worst. It's the worst form of public transport.
There were people screaming.
Yeah.
There's a guy coughing like he's about to die of COVID. There's some old people that look like they might not make it through the fucking journey.
Yeah.
There's a whistle-top store of every neighbourhood in this town you don't want to go to. Oh, glad I'm not getting off here. Or getting on here.
I always get, every time I get a bus and I'm sat there and some absolute mental case will get on and they lock eyes with me every single time. And I'm like, there are plenty of other seats, please don't. Why? And they're always in front of me or right next to me.
Oh, we're all packed in like sardines on this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But we support the strikes. Because
Yes.
I love you, Mike Lynch. Anyway, that's the top headline on today's news to drink to. The other stuff that's less important. What have we got? Marvel hits a snag with one of its most anticipated movies. Two retired icons have kind of not retired.
Right.
And we've got a review of probably one of the worst films of 2022 so far. Before we go on, don't forget to subscribe and do all that and like and share and comment and blah, 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 blah. You know what to do.
Yes.
Right, Marvel. Blade.
Yeah.
The director.
Has bailed.
Yep.
Jump
ship.
Literally last minute.
Yep. Supposed to start shooting tomorrow?
Well, yeah, it's literally like on the verge of shooting now.
Yeah, this is was it Bassam Tarek,
Yes.
who's done other stuff, but I don't think not like big stuff.
No. Well, Marvel do tend to pick sort of newish directors that are like on the precipice of a career.
Yeah.
Like almost, and kind of sometimes like catapult them, if you like. But yeah, apparently there's a lot of discussions about the script. The script is not very good, apparently. By all accounts, some like respected insider has said that the script is a bit of a shambles. There are like two like big like epic scenes, and the rest is pretty lackluster. Actual words, lackluster.
Ow. So I think the official word from Disney is scheduling problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's buying that.
No.
Because this film's been on the cards for fucking ages.
Yeah. And even Mahershala Ali is a bit like, fuck! So, yeah. So I don't know what to... Obviously, they're going to get somebody to do it, but it looks like it might be delayed.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to bin it.
Oh, no,
This isn't
absolutely
DC.
not. No.
It's going ahead, no matter how shit it is. They'll just release it even if it's garbage because they know that Marvel fanboys will be like, it's amazing!
It's a difficult one to do because obviously we've had Blade before,
And it was
with
brilliant.
Wesley Snipes. Yes,
from the third
the
one.
first two were excellent, and the second one was a massive decline in quality, mainly because of Wesley Snipes throwing a huge tantrum throughout all of it. But yeah, so this is this is obviously going to be a different twist on that character because this is an MCU film, so it's going to be less.
Fun.
Yeah, less blood and guts.
Yeah.
More superhero.
Disney rides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I
How
mean,
can we make this into a fucking rucksack that kids want to buy?
I mean, tell me you wouldn't have bought a rucksack with Wesley Snipes' Blade on it when it came out.
Yeah, but
But yeah, this is so. Yeah, it's a difficult one to figure out. Really, I was going to say something else, then I've completely forgotten what it was. No, it's gone.
never mind. So as of today, the 1st of October, 2022, there is no director.
No.
The cast and everything's still there, but if you look on IMDb, there's just a big old empty space.
Yeah. I mean,
Tarek is remaining as executive producer, though.
Okay, well, I would imagine so.
I think that's just a kind of a...
Yeah, he must have done quite a bit on it.
Yeah, I get it. It's probably just like a goodwill gesture.
Yeah. Well, executive producer, isn't that kind of a nothing? Like, they give that to, like, the actors that are in it and stuff as well, and, like, it's just kind of a nothing. They don't really do anything.
No.
It's just a nothing sort of credit.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was kind of hoping, because obviously now that Deadpool 3 has been announced officially,
yeah,
and we're going to get Hugh Jackman in it as Wolverine again, but that's going to remain in the same sort of tone as the previous film. So it's going to be like an adult, like 18 or whatever it's called in the States. version of that. So I was kind of hoping that Blade would be that as well. But
Nah,
it doesn't seem to be.
it's not going to happen.
That's what they're going for.
No. All right, well, yeah, we shall see. What have we got next? Oh, yes, 2 retirees haven't retired. So Bruce Willis and James Earl Jones.
Oh, God, yeah. This is
So
interesting.
Bruce Willis, a few months back, announced, I've got this brain disease,
Yeah.
which makes me boring. That's a terrible thing to say.
It's a brain disease that affects my acting.
I mean, yeah, it kind of explains why his last 10 years of acting have been really bad.
Yeah. And also why he's added himself to all these terrible, terrible movies that have been coming out one after the other recently.
So, yeah, unfortunately, he has this degenerative disease, condition, and he said, that's it, I'm retiring. Fair enough. Thanks for the movies, the good ones.
The good ones, yeah.
But he's now sold his likeness rights so that he can continue appearing in films through the whole deep fake technology.
Yes.
I mean,
can you imagine being a working, living actor?
Yeah.
Like after Bruce Willis has passed away, sadly.
Yeah.
Like, and you're like, and they're like, well, sorry, you did really well, but we're going to give it to Bruce Willis.
He's dead. He's fucking dead.
No. He
Yeah,
is.
but
Yeah. He is really. Yeah.
The thing is, we've bought his likeness rights for like a one-off thing.
Yeah.
So now we can just carry on using him forever
Yeah.
for free. Well, not for free, but once they've made their money back,
Yeah.
you own Bruce Willis and you can put him in any film you want.
I mean, it's a weird and almost terrifying prospect. Like, I mean,
Deep fake is terrifying.
Yeah.
It's really worrying technology. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, it's bizarre, and it's got to be like in the acting world, the people have got to be going, "What the fuck, man? Like, this is not right."
Is this going to be because a lot of musicians that have sold off all the rights to their back catalogue. So like I think Neil Young did, Bob Dylan did,
a lot of
Chili
them
Peppers did,
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Usually older, kind of nearing retirement age musicians who like, I'm not really going to make that much more money if I just sell, like Bruce Springsteen sold his back catalogue for like $500,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Sorry, $500,000, $500 million.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. So it's like, this is just, that's your retirement nest egg, you're done. And it was last year and the last couple of years, a lot of older musicians towards the end of their careers did this. What are actors going to start doing this now?
Yeah,
Pacino, De Niro.
Well, that's another thing that terrifies me. When Tom Cruise dies, I want him to go away. Like, don't get me wrong. There are films of his I do like, but him as a person, I've discussed this before. He's fucking horrendous. Now, when he dies, I would like him to just fuck off.
That'd be it.
Yeah. But now this stands to now for years to come. I'm going to be plagued with that toothy fucking head of his just appearing in other films.
It is worrying when you think that James Corden might continue for eternity.
Why?
Somebody
of all the people.
Yeah, well,
and he's the kind of dickhead that would sell his fucking likeness as well, just to fucking irritate everyone for the rest of time.
Oh dear. The James Earl Jones one though, that's a little bit different. James Earl Jones is 91 years old.
And they plan on using Vader like going forward as well, and that's an iconic voice.
Yeah, essentially with James Earl Jones, it's just the voice.
Yeah.
It's just the voice because, well, with Vader, he only provides the voice.
Yeah.
So it's, they're just going to be using that voice. And, I'm okay with that because I don't want Vader to sound different.
No.
If they are going to carry on using him, I'd prefer to keep it the same. They've sold it to this Ukrainian company so that they can basically take everything that James Earl Jones has said that's been recorded and create a program that just they can just type in what they want Vader to say and it does it. Kind of like they actually did this a bit with Mark Hamill in The Mandalorian, which actually was shit. He sounded like a fucking robot.
Yeah, didn't.
But Vader sounds like a robot.
Well. Yeah.
So
I thought, didn't they already do a bit on Obi-Wan? They tried some of this with Vader voice.
I don't know. They might have done. I don't know.
I thought I skimmed across an article. It may have been talking about the Mark Hamill thing, but I assumed it was about Obi-Wan.
Oh, right.
So that's the last time we heard him.
Oh. But yeah, that I'm okay with. The deep fake stuff. I don't know. Like once you've had your innings, just we'll always remember you for Die Hard.
Yeah.
We don't need...
12 Monkeys,
Yeah.
the good films.
Yeah. Looper,
Yeah.
the last
Pulp
good
Fiction.
film. Yeah. But then, we don't... Die Hard 9 coming in 2038.
That's exactly what it's
starring
gonna be.
Bruce... Yeah.
Like, fuck, yeah. It's literally Die Hard forever. It doesn't... I just don't think it doesn't bode very well. I mean, we've got... But then, obviously, where does it stop? Do we get more films with, what's his name, from, the Maltese Falcon now? Humphrey Bogart. Do we get another Humphrey Bogart film at some point? Where does it end? Can you just use somebody's likeness, or do you have to have the permission of that person? But he's been dead for God knows how long.
Yeah, but
now.
somebody still runs his estate.
I guess so, yeah.
So they could sell it. So, yeah. You could do this with anybody.
But, yeah, doesn't it... And then if you use that likeness and you make a fucking garbage film, you ruin that person's legacy.
Yep, this is the thing. You're, and it's more discouragement for people that make original material.
Yeah.
That write original things and up and coming actors and actresses and.
I mean, whatever you think of actors, it's a very difficult profession to get into.
Oh yeah.
And to really make a career. If you think about the amount of actors, the number of actors that are well known, it's not that many.
No,
really.
When you think of the population of Los Angeles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's where every waiter is a fucking waitress is an actor in secret.
Yeah.
This now, that now takes away from that as well. That's one less role.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate nepotism.
Yeah, entirely.
Yeah. Don't like it personally, but I don't know. Maybe Brucey Boy's like, well, I'm not going to have any money coming in anymore, apart from residuals. So
that's why he did all those fucking garbage films. He was trying to make just an easy few quid for the family, apparently, because he wasn't going to be able to continue his career, and he doesn't do anything else.
Yeah.
So
we shall see. Unfortunately. Right. Next, a little review for you.
Tell me
merciful crap.
Tell me about this film.
It's Rob Zombies The Munsters,
which I have not seen yet.
It's dropped on Netflix in the United States on Tuesday. Not here in England, so guess what? I illegally downloaded it and I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Fuck you,
bad.
Robert. I'm not paying for that. I'm glad I didn't. It's fucking awful. We talked about the trailer, and I did say this looks like it has potential to be the worst film of 2022.
Oh, yeah, the trailer gave me a headache.
Yeah, it's fucking horrendous. That trailer, it's just an hour and 50 minutes.
Nearly 2 hours.
Yep.
Of that.
It isn't funny.
Right.
That's its biggest problem, because it's a fucking comedy and it's not funny.
Well, Rob Zombie isn't known for his comedy chops, is he? Name another comedy from Rob Zombie. Not deliberate comedy.
Yeah. Name a time Rob Zombie said anything funny ever.
No.
He's like the world's most serious kid.
Yeah.
So it's a prequel.
Right.
So starts in Transylvania, and it's when Herman is made, and he meets Lily, and they fall in love. So there's no Eddie Munster.
Right.
There's no cousin Marilyn.
So all the good characters are not in it. Cool.
And the good ones that are in it are destroyed. This stars Sherry Moon Zombie, of course, as Lily Munster.
Absolutely.
She is so bad.
No.
She gets... Well, we know she's bad, but she keeps getting worse.
Really?
Yes. She's basically doing a really poor imitation of the original Lily Munster from the 60s, who's the actress, I can't remember her name now. The guy playing Herman, Jeff Daniel, whatever his bloody name is. He's awful. I just didn't look up their names because I don't care for them. The only one I give a pass to is Daniel Rosebuck, who plays Grandpa.
Right.
Who seems to be the only person on camera that fits in.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, he's the only person that belongs in a film. The rest of this, they all look like they're doing an SNL sketch for 2 hours that isn't funny. And also, Grandpa hates Herman Munster, and he's miserable throughout the film. He's the audience.
Excellent.
That's why he's the only decent one. In the whole film, he's the only watchable thing about it. Is Daniel Rosebuck as Grandpa. It is, like I said, it's like a 2 hour long SNL sketch. The jokes are horrendous. Rob Zombie's idea of a joke is remembering something he read in a Christmas cracker last year at Christmas.
Oh no.
You know, the kind of joke that you read out and everybody at the table rolls their eyes, apart from one kid whose fucking last milk out his fucking nose.
That bad.
Yeah, it looks horrendous. It should have been done in black and white. According to Zombie, they wouldn't let him shoot it in black and white. I can't believe that's true because it seems like no studio actually gives a shit about this film or wants to claim ownership over it.
Well, yeah, like as we were discussing earlier, like Netflix have released it in the US, but not as a Netflix exclusive. They won't put their name on it.
It's part of Universal's, is it 1440 wing?
Right.
Yeah, no one gives a... Why did they make this? No one gives a fuck about it, clearly. It's got like a tiny budget.
I mean, a Munsters reboot isn't the worst idea. Giving it to Rob Zombie is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fucking horrendous.
I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I very much doubt that I'm going to have a different opinion. It's
hilarious.
The trailer, fuck yeah, if that happens. But yeah, the trailer was bad enough for me. But I will watch it at some point.
I didn't laugh once. And it's got that's why it makes it so that's what makes it so bad. And I've said this before. There's nothing worse than an unfunny comedy.
Yeah.
You can have the worst films ever that are so bad they're good. An action movie that's terrible, it's laughably bad. You can find enjoyment in how bad things are sometimes because of how cheap it looks or how corny the acting is.
Yeah.
But when it's a comedy that isn't funny, it's failed at the one fucking thing it's meant to do.
Yeah.
Nothing worse in the world than a bad, unfunny comedy. And this stinks. It's the worst fucking film I've seen this year.
Wow.
And I include Catwoman in that.
Fucking hell.
Because at least Catwoman is so bad it's good in a way.
Has some amusing moments.
Yeah, even though not intentional.
Yeah. Jesus.
But yeah, fucking garbage.
So while I was looking into this, I discovered something. Did you know this isn't the first reboot?
The Munsters?
They tried the Munsters.
Yeah, didn't they try in the 90s or 2000s?
Early 2000s, I think. It was a thing called Mockingbird Lane.
Yeah.
And it had, Eddie Izzard was Grandpa.
Right.
And it had, what's his name? The guy was in, he played the chunky kid in Stand By Me. I can't remember. Anyway, he was Herman, but it was like a more modern look.
Jerry O'Connell.
That's it, Jerry O'Connell.
Portia de Rossi was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie Izzard.
And but yeah, it was quite dark, but it never took off because apparently it was a little bit too dark for the people like fans of the Munsters were like.
I mean, it has a decent rating on IMDb, but apparently it was.
Yeah, well, after I'm gonna look it up and see if I can find some episodes.
Oh, it was a TV movie.
Oh, was it a TV movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was a pilot then.
40 minutes long.
Oh, it must have been a pilot then. Never got past the pilot.
I definitely watched this if it was picked up.
Yeah.
Monsters for the 21st Century, 9 stars, Monsterific. My new one, I think so. Absolutely
good
brilliant. It's got, and these are IMDb ones.
Yeah.
It seems like people liked it, but it wasn't picked up. Never mind.
I have to find it.
Yeah, try.
It must be on YouTube or something.
Some other news I've got for you. The trailer has dropped for the film that nobody wants to see.
Oh, is this
Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial?
Isn't it called Hot Take? The Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial or something?
Yeah, it's let me have a look.
And there's a guy just doing a really fucking bad Johnny Depp impression and a woman who looks fuck all like Amber Heard. Like, well, neither of them look anything like either of them.
Hot Take, the Depp/Heard trial. When is this coming out? It's in production still. Yeah, you've got Mark Hapker as Johnny Depp and Megan Davis as Amber Heard. If you go on Megan Davis, her IMDb profile, right, the first line in the bio says, Megan Davis is known for nothing. She was in a film called For Nothing. But how unfortunate is that?
That's got to be deliberate. Surely is known for nothing.
No. Megan Davis is known for nothing. American Horror Story and Bones. This is coming to Tubi. The trailer is out. It looks. Have you seen it?
I watched it. Yeah. I don't understand.
I'm good, thanks, Tubi.
This happened 5 minutes ago. How are you? Fuck! What is going on?
Yeah, it's like we've literally just watched this.
There's a slew of these similar sort of things coming out. Because there was the Pam and Tommy one, the Sex Pistols one. Like, I mean, this is obviously of a much lower production value than those.
Yeah, but those things happened decades ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's it seems to be like they're picking moments in pop culture and making films out of them, and somebody's rushed this one in.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, I started watching that Mike Tyson one the other day. It's terrible.
Oh, really?
It's really bad. But yeah, this has got to be like, what an insane idea.
I mean, truly news to drink to, and truly a movie to drink to.
Absolutely.
Mega pints. Sit down with your buddies, get your bros round, get some mega pints on the go.
Mega pints and
A few pizzas.
a jar of cocaine.
Yes. And another jar of ether. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah, we don't look forward to it. Oh, yeah. Did you know there's an Interview with a Vampire TV series happening?
I did
and it's
know.
coming out tomorrow.
Yes, and it's got quite good reviews.
I did not know this until like yesterday. It just completely flew under my radar.
It's another one that is drawing controversy from those fans because Louis is black. Louis, who was previously played by Brad Pitt in the Tom Cruise movie.
Yep.
In the books.
Hang on, isn't he like an owner of people?
I think so, in the original book. Like,
Although,
I've read all the books.
I do hate to point this out. In history, there were black people that
black
owned
slave
black
owners,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened, unfortunately.
Yes, it did.
I mean, it was all unfortunate, but yeah.
So yeah, this isn't beyond the realms of impossibility, but people that don't bother to look up history.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's entirely plausible that Louis could be played by a black person.
Or escape. Maybe they've changed something from the
this
original
was my other
source material. Ah! Heathens! Blasphemy! I love Anne Rice.
I read a lot of the books, the Interview with the Vampire
supposed to be
books, and I
amazing.
really enjoy them.
Yeah.
They're really they're an incredibly good read. Especially was it The Vampire Lestat? The second one is a banging book. But yeah, this is it's highly likely that they've probably changed some things to adapt it into this TV series.
Kind of like the film did.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's other people getting all fucking like wound up because Claudia, who is played by
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst in the film, who is a child in the books as well. They've aged her up.
Right.
Probably because
Vampires need to be more sexy.
and
there's nothing sexy about children.
A bit more risque
Yeah.
sort of storylines for Claudia if she's going to be in this long term, and they maybe want to give her a love interest. If she's 9,
Yeah, and remember, vampires don't age.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, mentally they do, but physically they do not.
yeah, that's an issue.
But still, 9. So yeah, no. So yeah, that's probably what they've done.
I will try and check it out. So it completely flew under my radar.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to watch it.
It's out tomorrow, or out now by the time you're watching this. I believe that's all I've got. Have you got any news? Anybody dead?
I have not looked any up. I'm sure somebody is. Oh, Coolio. Coolio died.
Ah, yes. It's gone up to the great big gangster's paradise in the sky.
Yes. Obviously, they're all overshadowed by the untimely and completely unexpected death of 96-year-old Queen Elizabeth II of old age.
Aren't we over that now?
Yes.
As a country, we're officially over it.
Yeah, I think we're allowed to be.
Yeah, the mourning period of like...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're allowed to make jokes now. Not sure.
I mean, someone will still be offended. But no matter what you joke about, someone will be offended. But yes, Badge, Marge, Mar, whatever her name is, snuffed it in 96.
Yeah.
It was... It's just... I think it was Keir Starmer tweeted, because before she died, it was announced, it was let out to the news publics from the palace, the Queen is ill.
Yeah.
Which is not something they say every time she gets a fucking cold. So everyone was like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Shall we start buying black hats? Yes. And I'm pretty sure it was Keir Starmer. They all tweet stuff out like, oh, thoughts and prayers and all that bollocks. He said, oh yes, thoughts and prayers to Her Majesty and her family, and here's hoping she makes a full recovery. She's 96. Yeah. She's not making a full recovery.
She hasn't been fully recovered for a while.
She's gonna die. Today, Keir.
Yeah, it was literally like the other day, yesterday or the day before, when all over the news, there's all, like the what's it called? The inquiry, the autopsy, or everything has come back, and she died of old age. So,
yeah.
Fuck off.
It's a conspiracy theory. She didn't really die of old age. Liz Truss killed her.
Yeah. Maybe. Fucking bored her to death.
Yeah, or just She's just like
Novichoked her hand with the hand.
she went to bow, just headbutted. Oh God, sorry, I'm such a fucking idiot. And a fucking nose bone went into a 96-year-old brain.
Yeah.
She just died.
She fought to the end.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Anyway,
So,
that's it for this bit of news to drink to. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're well. Thanks for watching. See ya.
ta-da.